They got you wearing white, right?
Yeah. Take that bum ass sim. I might be #1 in the country right now if I ain't get that.
Like it's at #1. Come on.
Colorado's all the way up to 8. And I was above him.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first.
$100 buy-in fantasy football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25.
What, at work?
Yeah. Niggas not even supposed to be gambling. Niggas gambling.
By himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nixon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Sexy.
Look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field.
Oh, good shit.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get
Oh, you showed the visiting recruits? That's fire.
Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep
Robin?
the field.
Now they showed the visiting recruits.
When he has the ball in his hands.
Oh, shit.
Right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left.
Shit.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room.
They get me tight.
I didn't even see that nigga over there.
Touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
They'll leave it with him. Got a little space.
Why'd they switch me?
It's a running room.
The Heisman right there.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Nixon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do. As
But yeah, the linebacker we both going for, he should be here. That's who needs to be here.
Leaves it with the back.
Get off me.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line.
You already know what's up.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throws to the wideout. And it's
Oh my god.
I don't know what I caught it, you caught it, or what.
Coming into this year, they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary.
Yes.
Nice job there.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Syracuse right back at it.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw.
Yeah, triplet.
Well done.
Quick jump.
Get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Hit hard. Release the ball on that first down pass.
Might have been a pick if Jack go good.
Yeah, and I'll give him
Oh, money though.
He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
Wide open downfield.
I know what's
He's
wrong.
finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Let's see. What's up?
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Gill. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Trying to barrel in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he's going to try to return this one.
Oh.
The gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's King. The throw to the outside.
Cause why can't I cut up the field? Like,
This running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Now adjusting. Throwing on the run.
It's like,
Wide open. He makes the catch. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in.
oh yeah, I'm not to just stay down.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end. And you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. on the run. It's Willis. He's going to lose a
I
yard
thought
on
he was
that
gonna
one.
be.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Second down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him.
Oh!
Can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Offensive question, a trade.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, a lot of space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
When we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Might be changing the route. Looking to pass. It's King. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the
Back up.
and they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Good pick.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Running it to the right. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. gun. They'll run it inside. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got the quick pass. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Just a hair too much on him from this big arm sophomore quarterback. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. What's beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Looking to throw again. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to pound their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold.
I didn't lose. I faced him.
What a great job by the defense. You got to understand it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to
Click them down, yeah.
There, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Yeah, they. I don't know why.
Now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. On the move. Hard-hitting tackle.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it's right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this
I'll take the points.
Arkansas is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro
Eat the boots,
for
Zach.
some time. They're up 14 over Georgia Southern. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Creates a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job on the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle.
Gonna let it fly. It's complete. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hatcher. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. 2
Well,
together a productive drive late in the half. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings
Y'all
going
seen?
on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they are pushing the ball.
I seen that when I
down the
called.
field. A
Like,
big
that's what I'm talking
pickup
about.
on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Defense not showing press coverage. Bring in the heat.
I threw it away.
It's a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense.
Like, who the fuck are y'all blocking? It's 3.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to let it go. Inside the 25. Touchdown Orange. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And you're like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for space, it's Haynes.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll pull it down. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Kane. Sends it downfield.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yellow Jackets. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I was sneaking
Oh,
this.
you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and still on his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the ground, he's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Be honest, I thought you was getting the ball.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
That's why I try to make sure I got 3.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 20. Turning on the Jets. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than...
Oh my gosh, he's slow as shit, bro.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna run it. It's Powell. And a pickup of 8 opens a world
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his feet. Wide open spaces.
Wow, bro. Like, y'all niggas is 5 people on the line.
George attack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Should make no sense.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only
What the hell kind of coverage is that?
backs in the running game, they
What's
had to
what's
worry
that?
about the quarterback as well. On design,
I don't know. It's like a glitch.
they didn't have an answer for him right there.
It was a play. Like, they
The
come out,
drive
like,
starts from their
a
own
punt
25-yard
return.
line. First play of the drive wants to throw.
I got caught.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse right back at it.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Defense.
An incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that loss.
I wonder. I still got my safeties deep. I keep like I'm bugging out, and I still got it. Like,
Everybody on the same page. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. There he goes.
The nigga fell. Oh my gosh, bro.
QB's best friend, you saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards.
defense, fellas.
First down, manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat.
Oh! 4-4.
As he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a big tight end, makes the grab, it's a first down. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Oh!
Tight end. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pick.
Ah, they let you miss that.
28. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Fires to the middle.
Interception. It's an interception.
Down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They just keep firing. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, underplayed that too much. That's me.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your ass.
Somebody should have got there by that time, though.
That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any.
Somebody should have got there by that time.
He'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. inside adjustments here. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's King. Rushes on him.
Hey, touchdown. That's me.
Snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive.
Touchdown.
First play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive.
I mean, he didn't really need a chance because he was kind of open.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the
Me.
Yellow Jackets in the hurry up.
Ah, it's me.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
What?
Now he'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Extenders, come on, bro.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out.
I think he's a junior.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Syracuse. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a
Wow.
coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
I realized possession was me.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's King. He's got the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Powell. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Some early
Thank
movement
you.
on the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has
I don't know
been made,
why
and the
that
coach
first
will
clock
take
has
the
to be there.
penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Got room at the 35. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that way.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal with the 6.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard
Yes,
to come
ma'am.
by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll move the wide receiver. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Hit it inside and down.
6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Collins. Snagged in the middle. It's Gill.
Oh, that.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Makes the catch. It's Willis. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And they stop the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
Well,
This looks good.
the defense just did their part, getting a takeaway.
Looks good.
If you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Working well behind the
I didn't call my
sticks on
play.
2nd
Like,
down.
at least I made a rush to it.
Timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
Oh!
The dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistake.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The DBs will back off a bit. Quickly complete.
Tackle.
Good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off.
Nigga, change directions.
Returns it down to the
Again.
35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback making checks. He'll take a deep shot here.
Wow.
Oh
shit!
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shit, come on! Wait till the clock stops.
That's crazy.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on
The fact they kept like that in too, like.
Wait till the clock hits 0.
Unbelievable effort play by the defense.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. 25 ticks remaining. There's enough time if they can recover this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
On the option. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh my gosh.
Enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. On the ground, it's Powell. And the big defense.
I was just telling Dole, I picked my main league, started picking, and I picked the Cowboys.
Timeout is called by the defense in 12 seconds.
Yeah, hopefully the Cowboys drag that shit out.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Niggas kept that nigga in bounds.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Here comes the option. There he goes. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow.